florid in a brilliant range of color, songbirds, fair love humans, see for the big image. They can chunk neighboring color in the color range in categories, such as shades how are usually scarlet, or usually orange. A research now shows how the affects their capacity to differentiate among specific colors. Woman songbirds were awarded in meal if they flipped above a offering circular disc of 2 colors. The couple color discs had various pairs of colors, choose of an orange to red range. The mirrors the color band found in the man warbler its beak. One concept was how the bird would be capable to choose up on all findable differences in color through the range. But instead of, the bird do thing named as definitive perceptual. The tool how they answer more than if the distinction in color among the 2 halves of the disc is among clear color categories, so how one is clearly orange and the some clearly scarlet. Yet, shades how were shut to one else on the range did not get such an evident response. Grand Duke College scientists Drs. Eleanor Caves and Patrick Verdant, who carried out the experiments, came up in the concept above lunch in elder writer Professor Stephen Nowicki. Dr. Caves withdrawn, we recite a document on definitive perceptual in early childhood and mind, if you don't he requirement tongue for definitive perceptual, perhaps animals can do he. Woman songbirds were learned for the research. They were awarded if they flipped above a offering circular document disc of 2 colors to show meal. If it was a solitary color disc they got anything. The researchers done use of 8 colors in the orange to red range, view graphics over, and done a kind of discs in various pairings of these colors. The scientists proven to see if the stance of the disc's color couple on an orange-red range had an impact on the poultry's capacity to distinguish among the colors. Down there is a spot or a border in the transfer of orange to red shades in their research. They could see how the bird could top distinguish among the 2 colors on the disc while they were far separately on the range. They did it particularly so if the colors were arranged on each party of the border link. The colors utilized in the research were selected since the man zebra crossing chaffinch's its beak is color red or orange. The color is relying on carotenoids, the household of nature pigments found utilized by a kind of animals and seedling. Woman zebra crossing finches choose a man companion in a red its beak more than rather than an orange its beak. Zebra crossing finches are so named as with the carotenoid based colors as a alarm. Females choose beaks how are redder. Males use the scarlet orange coloring as a way of creation domination, told company author Patrick Verdant. The capacity to chunk colors on one party of a red limit may indicate how the woman staring at the its beak color of a capacity companion is not especially pretentious on him creature the ultimate scarlet. Red quite may be nice quite. Patrick Verdant added how for a woman selecting a companion comparatively easy rules for perception coloring might do a lot of feeling for easier data and upcoming to a nice selection. Next experiments will be capable to testing the concept. Eleanor Caves told, vertebrates cannot do their own carotenoids and include to swallow constituent how include carotenoids in them. How might do a man more than excellent above else a? He is capable to discover and swallow these carotenoids. So perhaps he lives in a superior area or he is a superior forager. She added, this ferment how metabolizes the carotenoid in the connection how becomes red coloring is the identical ferment as an essential immunity path. So it could be how redder coloring of the its beak is a visible alarm to the woman bird, perhaps on man biologic suitability, that includes how strong the man's immunity framework is. He's difficult to counterfeit. A impoverished quality assurance man couldn't fair solve to put more than power in manufacturing a red its beak, told Dr. Caves. Definitive perceptual of color hasn't been shown up in bird. The research suggests how it isn't inflicted by how so the lighting sensitive cells in the poultry's eyes differentiate distinction wavelength range of color. Instead of, it may be how the alarm of the eye is machined in the marrow. It could be a way of enabling the zebra crossing chaffinch to attention on key touch cues. It may as well be a way of animals processing a extensive sum of touch entry, help them to do option. Several researchers believe how you include to be capable to explain categories of color with tongue up the categories be prominent of every some rapidly and exactly. But humane early childhood can distinguish among scarlet, verdant, dark blue, amber and crimson up they include the speech in location to be half these colors. And the new research supports else way of thought, how color perceptual may include more profound biologic cradle rather than fair tongue and civilization. Definitive perceptual has now been found in all of phase sameness acceptance, to tree frog telephone call, cricketer telephone call and zebra crossing chaffinch visible signals, told Eleanor Caves. It is looking more than broad distribution rather than we would include guessable.